Students, in diazonium salt, these are the naming reactions we have studied yesterday. First is diazotization reaction. The reaction converting aniline into diazonium salt under ice cold conditions. What we do? We do the reaction of aniline with nitrous acid, that is, treat it with sodium nitrite and HCl under ice cold conditions, that is 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. It is essential to mention ice cold condition. What will happen? It leads to the formation of diazonium salt. So it is called diazotization reaction. Diazonium salt, it is ionic compound carrying nitrogen positive charge and halogen negative charge. Plus we have to mention side product. One of the side product will be NaCl and the rest is water. Plus NaCl plus H2O. If we have to balance it, then balance twice oxygen 2 times 2 water. It's your naming reaction, it is called diazotization reaction. Second is Sandmeier's reaction. That's the reaction in which diazonium ion group is replaced. In Sandmeier's reaction, diazonium ion group is replaced by halogen atom. That is reaction of diazonium salt. Reaction of diazonium salt with cuprous halide in the presence of acid. All of you know diazonium salts are unstable because nitrogen carry positive charge. It is the electronegative atom. What will happen when we treat diazonium salt with cuprous halide in acid? The anion part of the acid gets linked with the phenyl ring. That is what will happen. N2 neutral eliminates plus Cl attached to the phenyl ring leads to the formation of chlorobenzene. Cl plus N2. Next, the modified form of Sandmeier's reaction, it is called Gattermannen's reaction. Again same reactant, same products, diazonium salt. What the condition is, in Sandmeier's reaction we go with cuprous halide and in Gattermannen's reaction we proceed with copper powder. Again N2 gets eliminated and anion part of the acid linked to the phenyl ring, that is we got chlorobenzene plus N2. After this, the fourth one is Walsh-Mannen reaction. Students, in Walsh-Mannen reaction, the diazonium salt is converted into fluorobenzene. Means in this reaction, fluorobenzene is prepared by treating diazonium salt with fluoroboric acid. Yesterday we have done. We are doing the reaction of diazonium salt, mention charge with fluoroboric acid. What is fluoroboric acid? HB. It is two-step reaction. At first what will happen? Leads to the elimination of HCl and gives diazonium fluoroborate salt as intermediate. In first step we got C6H5, N2 positive, BF4 negative, that is diazonium fluoroborate. Diazonium is the common name. The suffix, if it is Cl we call diazonium chloride, it is BF4 negative we call diazonium fluoroborate. It decomposes upon heating. Upon heating it decomposes to give fluorobenzene. Again it is unstable. What will happen? N2 plus boron trifluoride goes in neutral form. It is called Walsh-Mannen reaction. Reaction of diazonium salt, in which diazonium salt is converted into fluorobenzene. Convert aniline to fluorobenzene at first step diazotization, and in second step, first condition fluoroboric acid, up second condition heat, directly make fluorobenzene. Next, replacement by nitro group. Students, again the first step is common that we studied in Walsh-Mannen reaction. Replacement by nitro group. First step is common, that is treat diazonium salt with fluoroboric acid. What will happen? HCl eliminated. Diazonium ion carry negative positive charge, so it is unstable. Yesterday we studied aromatic diazonium salt are stable due to resonance. Again, same condition we got diazonium fluoroborate. It decomposes upon heating. It gives fluorobenzene. It is Walsh-Emanuel. But if we heat it in the presence of sodium nitrite, if we heat it in sodium nitrite, again nucleophile is NO2. NO2 get linked to the phenyl group. N2 eliminates plus sodium fluoroborate as the side product. We got nitrobenzene as the main product. Students, all of these are nucleophilic substitution because diazonium ion group is replaced by the negative part of the attacking reagent plus N2 plus, in this case we got sodium fluoroborate NaBF4. But if we simply heat it is Walsh-Emanuel, we got fluorobenzene plus nitrogen plus boron trifluoride. In this case, the cation part, that is Na positive, get linked with fluoroborate, leads to the formation of sodium fluoroborate. That's your conversions assignment. Convert aniline to nitrobenzene. You will do this nitrobenzene to aniline. If we have to make aniline from nitrobenzene, it means it is simple. We will treat it with reducing agent. Nitro group get reduced and we got aniline. Third is aniline to idobenzene. At first aniline diazotization, then treat it with Ki. We got idobenzene easily. After this, the fourth is reduction reaction, that is replacement by hydrogen. Diazonium ion group is replaced by hydrogen. The product is benzene. Convert aniline to benzene. We proceed in this route either by treat with ethanol or with aqueous hypophosphorus acid. Treat diazonium salt with aqueous hypophosphorus acid. Hypophosphorus acid, it is weak reducing agent. It is weak reducing agent, all of you know reducing agent which undergo oxidation. दूसरे को तो reduce करेगा but itself undergo oxidation. It oxidize to give H3PO3. Hypophosphorus acid, it is reducing agent. It get reduced. It reduce the other, that is diazonium salt, but gets oxidized to give phosphorus acid H3PO3. It's clear. The first side product, that is H3PO3. Plus what will happen? Diazonium ion group is replaced and N2 goes eliminated, comes in neutral form, stable form, Cl negative, gets bonded with hydrogen HCl. Now students, what is left? One hydrogen is left. One hydrogen get linked with Cl, give HCl. The rest hydrogen get linked with the phenyl group and makes benzene, that is C6H6. That is reduction reaction. Or we treat it with ethanol. Again ethanol, it acts as reducing agent, undergoes oxidation. It undergoes oxidation to give ethanol, CH3CHO. Two hydrogen atoms got eliminated. Again one hydrogen get linked with Cl to give HCl. It's clear, nitrogen goes in neutral form. Now one hydrogen which is left, it gets linked with the phenyl ring, leads to the formation of benzene. Convert aniline to benzene, aniline diazotization, then write on the arrow ethanol. In this ethanol acts as reducing agent, that is itself undergo oxidation, CH3CHO, lost two hydrogen. One hydrogen get linked with Cl negative to give HCl and the rest hydrogen get linked with the phenyl ring. The product is benzene. Convert aniline to acetophenone. That's again important conversion. Aniline diazotization, then ethanol we got benzene. After benzene, please carry Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. You will easily got acetophenone. Now second type reaction, the reactions in which diazonium ion group is retained. Students, the previous reaction which we study, the diazonium ion group is replaced. But in this diazonium ion group is retained. It is one reaction in your syllabus and it's most important, that is coupling reaction. Reaction of diazonium salt with phenol or aniline under ice cold condition. Students, in two reactions, first one, that is diazotization reaction. Ice cold condition must. Without ice cold condition, marks will not be given. And one is last reaction of this chapter, coupling reaction. In it again ice cold condition is mandatory. You have to mention. So please remember the key point in diazotization reaction and in coupling reaction, it is essential to mention ice cold conditions. It is your coupling reaction. Now let's study. Reaction of diazonium salt with either phenol or aniline under ice cold condition. Students note, coupling takes place at para position. Which position? Para. Para is 1,4. Opposite position is called para. In each case, there is hydrogen atom at para position. Coupling takes place at para position. What will happen? From para position, hydrogen atom get replaced. That is, leads to the elimination of HCl. Leads to the elimination of HCl. And the coupling reaction proceeds. As soon as the reaction activates, the nitrogen comes to neutral form now. That is covalent form. N2. And double bond and one bond with phenyl ring. Same adjacent case. One bond with phenyl ring. Now what is at para position? OH. It is your coupling reaction. Students, it's OH. Please mention OH. Again, coupling takes place at para position. From para position, hydrogen eliminated leads to the loss of HCl. And as soon the reaction activates, the nitrogen comes to neutral form, N2. Coupling takes place at para position, gets linked with the para position of phenol. Again same coupling reaction. What will happen? Elimination of HCl. Coupling takes place at para position. From para position, hydrogen atom gets replaced, and from this diazonium salt, chloride ion gets replaced. That is elimination of HCl. Now what is left? C6H5 and 2. The reaction activates, the nitrogen comes to neutral form, stable covalent form, and now proceed at para position of NH2. That's the coupling reaction. It is called para-hydroxyazobenzene. Para-hydroxyazobenzene, and it is called para-aniline, para-aminoazobenzene. Convert aniline to para-aminoazobenzene. Aniline diazotization, then coupling reaction. Coupling takes place at para position. Students, suppose if para position is blocked. Here I mention X. In case the para position is blocked, halogen atom link case में same reaction. In this, para position is free, HCl eliminated. If para is blocked, then coupling takes place at ortho position. And remember, if both ortho and para are blocked, coupling will not take place. Now coupling will proceed at ortho position. Leads to the elimination of HCl. What is left? C6H5 N2. Ortho position OH, because para was blocked. That's the last coupling reaction. Thank you.